tardes. Konnichiwa. Good evening and welcome to our evening in Japan. We are excited to show all the things that we have learned about Japan. Our teachers have worked together and combined social studies, art, science, and music. The result? This wonderful evening in Japan. We will start our program with our Japanese folktale Momotaro. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
Once upon a time, there lived in Japan a kind old man and his wife. He and his wife were very sad and lonely because they had no children. One day, the old man went into the mountains to cut firewood, and the old woman went to the river to wash clothes.
As soon as the old woman began her washing, she was very surprised to see a big peach floating down the river. It was the biggest peach she had ever seen in all her life. She pulled the peach out of the river and decided to take it home to share with the old man for dinner.
Later in the afternoon, the old man came home. He was very hungry, and when he saw the peach, he said, "Let's divide it and eat right away." So the old man brought a big knife from the kitchen, ready to cut the peach. But just then, a human voice called out from inside the peach, "Wait, don't cut me!" Suddenly, the peach split open and a baby boy jumped out of the peach. The old man and woman were surprised. The baby said, "Don't be afraid. The God in heaven saw you were good people and sent me to be your son."
The old man and woman were very happy, and they took the baby to be their son. Since he was born from a peach, they named him Momotaro, which means peach boy. Before they knew it, Momotaro was a strong 15-year-old.
He said to his parents, "You have always been very kind to me. Now I am grown and I must do something to help our land." Momotaro remembered the story of the Oni on Oni Island. Long steps, short steps, moving right along. Long steps, short steps, here we only come. Stepping over mountains, stepping over trees, stepping over houses, stepping over seas. Long steps, short steps, moving right along. Long steps, short steps, here we only come. The Oni were vicious creatures that have been stealing from the village for many years. Momotaro said, "I want to fight them and return the stolen treasures to our village."
Momotaro's mother and father were very proud of Momotaro for wanting to help the other people of the land. The old man gave him a sword and some armor, and the old woman fixed him some of her famous millet dumplings for his adventure. He began his journey, promising his parents that he would be home soon.
together. Momotaro knew he would need help and then offered each of them a dumpling to join on his journey. They were happy to join Momotaro and then continue a long walk to the sea. Momotaro, he's our hero. Momotaro, beach boy. When they reached the sea, they built a boat. And sailed across the sea. When they reached the island, they saw the only camp high up a mountain. Long steps, moving right along steps. Long steps, here we only go. Stepping over mountains, stepping over trees, stepping over houses, stepping over seas. Long steps, moving right along steps. Long steps, here we only go. Our heroes waited until it was dark and began climbing quietly up the mountain. When they reached the top, the owner was a fastest tail of heroes. A great battle began. At last, the Oni were completely defeated and surrendered. They bowed before Momotaro and promised to never steal from the village again. Momotaro and the heroes climbed down the mountain. Then they loaded the boat with all the gold and precious jewels and sailed across the sea.
When they returned to their land, they returned the turtle back to the happy people. Finally, Momotaro returned to his own home. His parents were very happy to welcome him and his companions. They all celebrated their victory over the Oni with some of the old woman's famous millet dumplings, and they all lived and worked the land together.